Hey guys, this is another video. I just wanted to talk about Battlefield 6. I just found out through this guy here that Battlefield 6 is bricking people's PCs, and let me elaborate on that a little bit. If you downloaded Battlefield 6 or even downloaded the Battlefield 6 open beta, you would know that Battlefield 6 requires secure boot to run, and I don't know if that's for like anti-cheat or something, or I don't exactly know what it is. Probably anti-cheat, or maybe it's like anti-piracy, who knows. Anyway, running secure boot on some PCs is like a death sentence. So this guy, he had a PC come in that he had to fix, and they said that it was because Battlefield 6 made him turn on secure boot, and secure boot was the reason that his BIOS was bricking. Like, it wasn't even his PC that bricked, it was his BIOS. His whole PC just wouldn't boot, and nothing about his hardware was wrong. Like, he fixed the PC at the end of the video. So yeah, I even switched my PC over to secure boot, and I mean, as you can see, nothing's wrong, but that's not for everyone's PC. And like I said, Battlefield 6 is counting their eggs before they hatch. Just because Battlefield 6 is such a prime success right now in its open beta stage and its pre-orders are through the roof or whatever, doesn't mean that Battlefield 6 is going to be super successful as they imagine it's going to be. And honestly, that might be something that they have to fix. That's a literal hardware issue. No one can really fix hardware unless they want to replace their hardware, and no one wants to replace their hardware because that costs money. So I thought that was a big deal. I guess the rest of this video is just going to be me yapping, but that's just a huge deal that Battlefield 6 requires you to change something about your PC software that could inevitably brick your PC and basically make it non-functional unless you know how to flash BIOSes and whatever. You know, if you know how to fix a computer, then you're good. But many people don't really know too much about their PCs. Actually, a lot of people don't build their own PCs. A lot of people buy pre-builts. So yeah, that's already a negative with Battlefield, unfortunately. I really hope Battlefield 6 turns out to be a good game. I hope everything gets fixed. I hope it's like every other game where it launches, or even before it launches, people find out that the whole game is broken and they go through the whole No Man's Sky cycle of having a shitty game and then fixing it to make it a good game. I honestly hope that's how it goes. However, with secure boot being so deep into your PC, I imagine it's probably deep baked into the code into Battlefield 6. Hopefully it's not, maybe I'm wrong. But also on top of this whole anti-cheat thing, I think it's an anti-cheat, and if it is, secure boot isn't even doing shit because hackers are still getting on the game. Finally, that hacker was banned, the one that everyone was making a huge fuss about. I don't know what the huge fuss is, but they're obviously hacking. You can see it in the videos I posted in my last video. Anyone defending a hacker is just like, what are you doing? There's no point. I'm glad that the hacker got banned, but it's still an obvious problem that their anti-cheat does not work. It's obvious, and it's in our faces, and it's right there. It's in their faces. They can't deny it. Honestly, that's all I really had to talk about. Battlefield 6 is not making themselves look good, I'm not gonna lie. They have secure boot breaking people's PCs. They have hackers that are still getting on even though they're so hard about hackers. And once again, we have a game company just counting their eggs before they hatch, literally. That's all I really have to say, I'm not gonna lie. Like, comment, subscribe, I don't really care. I'll see you later.